Welcome back to the Calm Farm. Remember, if you're tuning in live, skip to the end. Get to the present moment. It's over there. It's happening now. You can comment. You can complain. You can let your opinion be known. Influence the farm. It's a democratic undertaking. We want all of your inputs. I hope your Saturdays are going swimmingly. I know mine sure is, especially now I'm out here on the firearm. What do we got on the board today? We're going to basically we're going to be running some sales. Sales, deliveries, the usual fare. We're going to try and fly through 2 months at least and potentially get over to a rice season. We'll see. Okay, so we're still running there at the bakery. Counting factory is running good. Right. Garlic, apple greens, rice flour. Okay. Yep, we're good. Rice flour. Do we also have regular flour? We do. It's operating. We do only have 4,000 liters of it, but that's okay. How much is it actually going to make? 55 makes 40. So we're going to end up with 5 or 6 pallets of flour-based noodle soup. Okay. Get up nice and early. Jump straight into some deliveries. Get the rice flour moving kind of promptly. I'm going to try and stack these at the front of the of the float here. Make sure we've got plenty of space at the back for the vegetables, etc. Also don't have a huge quantity coming out here. We could maybe see if we can get 1 or 2 more pallets out of there. But no, actually that's fine. The idea here is that we get some rice flour, or some regular flour, not rice flour, just reggy deg old flour over to the canning factory in order to keep those flour noodles coming. Rice noodles, we got them squared away. It's the regular noodles we're looking for here. Bit of a janky stack, but we'll survive. Alright. There we go. Run this over to the prop. Do a load of cabbage, etc. The rice is sure looking nice, as are all of our vegetables. Love to see that. Okay. I forgot about this. Yeah. Do 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 do. Bum bum boom boom bum boom 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 bum 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 boom 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 bum 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 boom. Bum 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 boom bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Du 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 du. Do 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 do. Oh, really disaster there. That's looking good. It's looking real good. So nice. Okay. Damn. Bit of traffic jam here. Okay. Tremendous quantity of fucking sugar beets here. 14,000 liters of sugar. Intense. So we're going to grab maybe 20 pallets of sugar, if we can. Oops. Hey Bass, this is Hutan Pan Thai. It's actually vanilla. It comes with vanilla FS25, but it's not very popular. I love it though. I really love this map. Second Chance Gaming, good to see you there. How's it going? You're catching a bit of a weird moment here. We typically don't mess with sugar. We bought the sugar mill here on a bit of a impulse buy. We had some leftover sugar beets that we didn't know what to do with. We do have a bakery, so we thought, fuck it, we'll make some sugar for our baked goods production chain rather than buying it. But we didn't realize quite how much sugar you'd end up with. We're making cake. Oh, we're making cake. Don't worry about that. But yeah, just had absolutely no idea the fucking enormous quantity. We need about, I think per month we need maybe, I think we're using 800 liters, 800 units of sugar per month. So like basically nothing. We're cake bossing, baby. You said it, Second Chance. Once I got all this loaded up, I'll take you through what's going on here at this farm. It's a bit of an operation. Cake and bread are like they're not our priority. Our priority on this farm is kimchi and noodles. We make those two products in enormous quantities. And we have a huge rice and vegetable operation. The cake and bread we make as a way of using our leftover rice flour. We end up with about 8,000 liters of excess rice flour per year, and we tip that into bread and cake. We've got excess eggs, excess rice flour, and I mean now we have excess sugar, but that's a new development. We will just be selling a lot of this sugar because we're a little bit skint right now. But good to see you there, guys. Baz, I'll give you a look around. Once I got this loaded up, we'll go have a look around Hutan Pan Thai. I'll show you what it's all about. It's a great map. I highly recommend it. It's criminally underplayed. The community are not into Hutan Pan Thai. But I fucking am. I love it. Call me a Hutan Pan guy. Hutan clan? I don't know. Ah, you fucker. sell a couple more pallets of this shit. So sugar doesn't actually sell for that much of a high price. I think these go for maybe $500 a pallet. We want to leave enough over that we can run our bakery till the next beetroot harvest. Dodge, yeah, Baz. It's okay. I'll try and make some. All right, that's the last dad joke I'll make for a minute. I'll hold off. All right. Shoot. Okay, that'll bloody do me for now. What's this gonna sell for? This is like 8, 16, 24. Fuck. What have I done here? Uh-oh. This is probably not the right loader to bring, but we got a lot of skid steers and forklifts on this farm. We do a lot of forking, but I tend to use this one just because it's it's everyone's least favorite loader, so I end up using it typically. I don't know where our other crew are. Normally we have 3 or 4 farmers who tend to join us. No, you little bastard, you son of a bitch. All right. Okay. There's always one, isn't there? Fuck. It's going really well. In through the mouth, out through the nose. That's the trick there. That's why they call it the Calm Farm. It's not just a name, it's a mindset. All right, there we go. Now, I'll give you a little look around. Because it is quite a nice map, this one. We're down in the dock area of Phu Tan Pantai. That's the sugar mill. I'll show you the harbour first because it's really beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that nice? This little front chair. Ah, Rubber. G'day, mate. Ah, sweet. Yep. Come stop by. This is, like I said, this is the harbour bass. Just burn through that pedestrian real quick. This over here is this is the dairy. We don't own that, but that's what it looks like. Over here is our canning factory, the sort of the end point of a lot of our products. You'll see here that it's a pretty healthy stack of kimchi, rice noodles. They're our 2 biggest products. We'll do a sale of them in a minute so you get a sense of kind of the value of them. I think that's hail coming this afternoon, which is a shame because it's going to do some pretty severe crop damage. The township itself is really nice. The little city they got here, Hutan Pantai, sort of, I don't know what you even call it. It's really a nice little metropolis or central business district, CBD we sometimes refer to it as. The sale point is here at the farmers markets, or one of them. There's also a restaurant up in the hills that we sometimes sell at. Kind of a nice bustling vibe here. Oh shoot. Some very, very tight corners in Hutan Pantai. Got to have your wits about you if you're driving a heavy vehicle. Oops. It's a really, really cool map. I mean, wait till we show you the farm. I'll drive back along the highway and give you a look at the farm shortly. This is our little bakery, Robin's Bakery, a little franchise we purchased here. Cakes, bread. A little side earner for us, this one. Yeah, Bass, and it's the great thing is it's vanilla. It's base game. I don't know why people were so... I feel like a lot of people didn't want to play this map. I haven't seen any other streamers playing it, but it's great. It's really, really fun. Cool Asian vibe, which I love. You know, make rice noodles, sort of not smaller scale, because it is a big map, like you said, but it's just like a city. It's very, you need, this red vehicle is our biggest vehicle by a mile. And it's, even then, as you saw, it's almost oversized for the sale point. Mostly we use dragon trucks, smaller tractors. We don't have a heavy tractor. I actually can't wait to show you the farm. Rubber here in the chat is one of our main farm hands at the moment. There's a few others. A couple of nice young ladies come and join us. Speaking of Rubber, I haven't heard from Yaz or Bella yet, or Bella. Oh shoot. There we go. PC, Bass. PC. There you go. Not my best stack, but you know. Aha. So we play pretty much a mod-free map. Only mod is this trailer that we're pulling, the Gal trailer, which we needed because all of the base game trailers were too big, basically. Okay. Now I want to show you the highway, but it's more practical to go. I'll drive you through just across the center of Hutan Pantai. For context, down here is all of these factories and the city. Our little farm is up this end. There's a whole coastline along here that we almost rarely go to. We're going to drive up the guts here and across like that. You can also take this highway though, which is very practical, but we'll go for a little drive along here. Let me just check something as well. Sorry, mate. Alright. So, as you can see, the main farm territory here takes place in this little kind of valley or hamlet here in the middle. Our farm's up the back there at the foot of those mountains, you can see. This is a little farm in the middle of the map, which I think is more if you're looking to do some like large field farming. You want to get into the big stuff, that's where you go. Our property isn't huge, relatively small sized fields. It's a small farm that's grown big, put it that way. There's the rail viaduct along here, which you can use. A little shortcut back to the farm. This is our field here. Normally that's barley. We actually just harvested that. We do own the grain factory here on the left, which is where we get all of our rice flour from. Should be a bit of rice flour there in the pallet thing. Oh, shoot. Yep, there is. And this is our rice farm. Rather beautiful, right? A lot of rice. A lot of rice, to put it lightly. Yeah. And I love farming rice. I really love it. Great little crop. Park this up in our little depot here. Pop it on the charger. And I'll show you our horse fold. This is a new addition that we've made up here in the hills. Pretty nice, huh? Where are all the horsies at? I like to use I've been using horses to go turn on the pumps for the rice. Ah, Mr. Rubber's on deck, great. No worries, Baz. I'll show you the rice fields now. Turning on the pumps is a good way to give you a full sense of the scale of the rice farm. And hello, Mr. Rubber. I saw you just load in. On the agenda right now is horses. We've got to get the horses ridden and washed. And also I'm going to turn on the pumps here at the rice fields. Take a little shortcut down here. Horses are great for this kind of work because you don't damage the rice fields if you ride on them. And also it's good for the horses because they get their riding hours up. Check out how much air you can get in the horses. Yeah, this all used to be just like flat graded hills with fields on it, and we flattened out this land, terraced it up into rice fields. I think it came out pretty nice. Oops. This horse's name is Mr. Fast. Because, you know, he's fast. Hey, Mr. Rubber. Yeah, broski. Good to see you, dude. Yee-haw, baby. Yee-haw, indeed. Bass writes, haven't started rice. I'm farming canola, wheat, sunflower, and onions. 5 greenhouses that distribute to my canned good vegetable processing, 2 chicken coops. That's not too different to what we got. Kimchi's our big one. We've got these greenhouses, these ones. Got a chicken coop there and there. And that's a big part of our day is delivering to the canning factory and making kimchi. Onions is interesting. Is onions a mod? I don't feel like I've seen onions in the base game here. Thanks, Baz. This farm's been going for about a real life year, and we have maybe 4 farmers at a time. So yeah, we are pretty large scale, I would say. Take another horse out and do some more. Whoops. Do some more. Flooding. Oh, nice one, Baz. I mean, if you're ever looking to farm, we always need friendly and reliable people out here. The majority of what we do is deliveries, I would say. A lot of deliveries to be made in a given day. Yeah, crossplay is all good. These are our big rice fields here. We call these the major fields. We started off with just those 6 up there. Then we bought these and it really sort of expanded a little bit. And then we bought the top 3 up here as well. Hey, Del. Good to see you, mate. What did you miss? We're closing in on rice harvest season, which is going to be immense. Always great to put away a rice harvest with the crew. What are we? It's July, August. I think not next month, the month after. After rice season, it is barley planting season. Let me have a look. So next up is, well, the green bean season is next month actually. And then long grain the month after. Red beets is next month as well, actually, as well. All right. Well, we actually kind of have a bit of harvesting work to do next month. We got the red beets here, and the green beets over there. Sorry, the green beans over there. This one needs a hit of fertilizer. Yeah, Del, we took your advice. Beans. I didn't realize how intense how costly the bean harvester would be. So we're gonna need to we're actually gonna need to exit out Rubber. Rubber, you're on PC, right? Because there's a PC only mod for a smaller bean harvester. We're just going to lease it for the 1 month and get these beans in. Okay. It'll just mean that Bella Gage might not be able to join us for that 1 month. It's Yaz's horse, this one. And Mr. Fast. Oh, he's clean. Thank you very much, Rubber, for that. Okay. Oh yeah. Take Dolly for a quick fang around. I'll give you an overview of the property from up top here. Look at that. It's kind of nice, huh? Good looking prop. You got a horse stuck there, brother? I think you can reset the horses to the, whoops. I think there's a way to reset the horses to the thing. To the, what do you call it, the barn. I think. Horses are a new addition for us, folks. We're still getting used to them, the mechanics of it all. Here's Rubber stuck in a tree with a horse. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Freedom. You can kind of just ride around the little horse thingy, can't you? Farmer in the Dell. I thought it was like Dell, like Wendell. I thought your name might be Wendell. I love the idea of a dell though. Like a bubbling dell. Is a dell like a creek? Or a stream? I feel like it is. Oops. All right. So that's the horsies all took care of. Love that. Farmer in the Dell. See, Dell to me is like my friend Wendell. We didn't call him Wendy, we called him Dell. That passes the sus test for you. Okay, I'm going to go quickly fertilize this final little of beetroots, Rubber, and then we might have to exit the game, load in this mod, and then bloody load back in. I'm sorry to do that to you, but the fuck? Okay. Oh yeah, let's get Google's answer. I'm always interested in that. I don't trust Google, but I want to know. A farmer in a small wooded valley, a dell, starting a family and farm, often used to teach sequencing, agricultural life, and social roles to young children, often culminating with the cheese stands alone. Huh. I think I understand. Potentially I don't. Just add it to the long list of things I don't understand. See, I thought a dell. To me, a dell, maybe Adele, not Adele like the singer, had maybe a sense of like being about having some sort of water in it. I don't know why I thought that. A bubbling dell. Anyway. All right, we got the answer. That's good. That's great. Yep. Yeah, Rubber. We gave the ditch a little planting. Just a, I just planted some beans wherever wherever there was space for beans, I just bashed them in. Why not? I thought. Who cares? Very cavalier of me. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of given me a few ideas just for space maximization generally. Anyway, we're going to have to jump out. We're going to have to chuck on this one mod. So, Del, what you didn't tell me about the beans, mate, was that to harvest beans, you need like a $400,000 piece of equipment. Just so I understand. Tell me if I'm wrong, Del. What's going on here? To harvest beans, there's no other way to do it except with one of these. This enormous $500,000 device costs 25 grand a lease, plus 4 grand a day, plus $10,000 per work hour. $35,000 worth. It's too much. So I found a mod last night. It's PC only, and it allows us to it's going to allow us to lease something more similar to one of these things, like a beet harvester, like one of these things, these Amity things, which sadly only do radishes and red beet, or sugar beet and red beet. Radishes we should do next season instead of green beans. Radishes you can harvest with these things. Simple little rigatonis. Anywho, that's all right, Mr. Dell. Rubber, we're going to jump into next season. Watch the sun set dramatically over the farm. Over our gorgeous little slice of heaven. So next season, we'll harvest the 2 beet patches. And we're going to make a sale, Mr. Rubber. So while I harvest the patches, I might get you to run the loading and delivery if you're down. The beets need lime. Shoot. Alright, we'll have to do that first thing next season. Once we've got them pulled up, we'll bash down some lime. And we're actually going to be just 1 month away from a barley planting season. Got a lot of work ahead of us, Mr. Rubber. It's always devastating to catch a hailstorm. It's going to harm the rice. It's going to hit our rice quantities. Normally doesn't knock off more than 1% less. Yeah, that's it, Rubber. There's kind of wild weather on Hutan Pantai. Hailstorms, dense mist, hurricanes. It's kind of gnarly. Kind of gnarly. Wait, did that actually damage our shit? Can't really tell. Yeah, it did. Look at that. Alright, let's do this. We'll jump out for the mods. I'll grab a save. And I'll be right back, everybody. Well, I'm not going offline. You can all just sit here and watch. You better not go anywhere, Dell. We're doing this for you, hombre. This is... So we go multiplayer, create game. And now I just simply remember which one of these it was. It's going to be easy. Is it multi-fruit harvester? Oh, shoot. We'll select that. And select that. And that should cover it. We're also going to turn off that one. Okay. This should work. Na na no na no no no. Man, if I was on the drum kit for this one, it would have just been like. And then I'd stick to it in this part, just holding it down. Time 4/4. God, it's a hard track. Guitarist had no right to go that hard. Yeah, thank you, Rubber. I do like a prog interpretation of it. He's been muting it while it loads. Yeah. You and Yaz hate it. I love this song. I loved it, then I hated it so bad, but then I just lost my mind and started loving it again. It was like, fuck this, I enjoy this now. Alright. Here we are. I'm going to get us into next month. Get up nice and early. And see if we can't lease this device. I'm sure this is going to be okay. Friggin' sure of it. No, it's going to work. Fuck. Okay, here we go. It's about to crash out there. Yaz was going through some like 5-10 minute load times there for a second. She was struggling. So we're going to lease a couple of these. It's much cheaper by the look of things. A little bit cheaper. And we'll just bloody get out there and give it a real go. You're on prop, right, Mr. Rubber? I'll jump in this one. We're probably going to need to pop them both. Pop some narrow tires on each of them. I think actually the other one's already in the... So you take the Fenty, I'll take this one. Put the narrows on. Okay, yep, no worries, Mr. Rubber. probably even see a way to do this. There we are. I'll take the Fenty. You take the Deutz-Fahr. I'm not sure which one's which here. Okay. Yeah, I gotcha. So I'll leave the Fenty here. You've actually done this task before, so you change of plan. You're in the Fent. I'll jump in the Deutzy. And we'll just drag these pretty big pieces of equipment over to the prop. Pull out the beats. And then once I've got them, I'm going to have to horn top them, which I'm sure you know what that means. We horn top the beets. Oh yeah, we're doing red beets and green beans, both of them. It's going to be a little bit challenging because it's in tight spaces, but you know, I believe in you. I believe in, I believe in, I believe in, I believe in, So I'll run the horn topper. Oof, look at that field of corn we got there. I'll run the horn topper. And then once I'm done with that, you pull up with that harvester. Pull the harvester, and I'll get a dog truck ready in the meantime to come down and take some loads from you. The red beets are to feed to the horsies, but I think, I don't know, we'll just store the red beets for now, I think. So maybe the red beets just go in a pile until we've figured out what precisely to do with them. Just to make sure. Growing? The hell do you mean growing? Oh. Oh, Dios míos. I might have shot the monkey here. I've jumped the gun. Also growing. Okay. My bad. I really should have looked into this. They're going to have to be harvested at the same time as the rice. Okay. So we're not going to lease these devices again. We're just going to have to turn them off, and I hope it doesn't cost us too much on the back end. Alright, my bad. If you want to tow that back here anyway, Mr. Rubber, that's okay with me. We'll just have to crack on, I suppose. So on the same day, we're going to be doing rice and all of these beets. That's going to be a big effort for the crew. No matter. There will be much stuff to do in the meantime. I need to get some rice flour over to the bakery. Canning factory's fine for everything, but there will be deliveries to be done. Thank you, Bass. Thank you. You're going to fit in just fine on this farm, Bass. All right. So change of plan for today, Mr. Rubber. If you drag that device back to the property and just set it to the side there in the haul road, in the interim, we're going to do some deliveries. Oh, yeah. Yep, you're way ahead of me. Perfect, Mr. Rubber. Just anywhere in there is good with me. So we're going to run the deliveries. We're going to make a sale. We'll get ourselves into next month and just have a look at these beats. Or, you know, have an assessment about time, see where we're at. It's just going to be a nice busy month next month. Yeah. Full stop. I thought it was rubber, but it's because the beets have like a extended harvest season. It takes place over 3 weeks. And I guess we planted our beets late in the season. Therefore, we have to harvest them later in the season or maybe midway through the season. But that's all right. We'll still just get on with what we got to do here. Which is, how do we do this effectively? Do you want to care for the horsies? And I'll put together the first delivery. Oops. Yeah, as always, painfully realistic. Fuck. And you know, in a way, it's good / fine. We'll be able to put together some deliveries real quick. Get our money right, maybe. This should be a decent-ish sale today at the canning factory. Yeah. Always stuff to do here on the Calm Farm, luckily. Too much to do even. I'm glad I've got you here, Mr. Rubber. I'd be fucking struggling otherwise. I do wonder where Yaz and Bella are. I haven't heard from either of them. The only issue with gaming with a couple of party girls, you know, Saturday you can be a bit of a lost Saturday, you know. Mama could have gone out in the town. Who knows? Do 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 2, 3. Oh, nice one, Dell. You're always keen for new farmers out here, mate. We got a fucking of work always. And you got good vibes. That's the main thing here. We farm for products, but we mostly farm for vibes. Shoot. Yeah. I mean, I think the issue with the beans is the fact that they're not cross-plat is going to really stand in the way of their viability. We're probably going to have to find an alternative to beans. I was thinking maybe radishes. I noticed that you could tin radishes in this game. That sounds kind of enjoyable. And it's the same equipment as, fuck's sake. It's the same equipment as, beets. Yeah. Yeah, it could make sense, right? I was going to say, I do have the graph settings turned way the frig up, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, you can, if you want, turn them down and give yourself a better chance. Okay. And you know what? Well, firstly, I hope it runs, because I know it's kind of a costly download as well. But, you know, it is also great to just have... We have many farmers who just join in with their valuable opinions. So don't be afraid of that either. Fuck. Putting together a mega delivery here. And yep, let me know how you're flowing there as well with them horsies, Mr. Rubber. No pressure, of course. believe in you, I believe in... Ooh, some deers. Just clipping through the house there. Cool. Five rubber, yep. We got Bella's the other night. So yes, just the five of them. Yes. Yes. Mine, yours, Bella, Yaz. Bang. Oh, shoot. Hello. Nice to see you zoom in there. I'm fucking this close with the veg load. Very, very close to finish there. Do 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 do. Oops. All right. So I'm going to pop 2 more pallets of eggs on this and it's ready to go, Mr. Rubber. Alrighty. Now, whenever you are Red Lobster, that big pallet in the Hall Road is going to the canning factory, then to the farmer's market, please. But no, there isn't. Whenever's clever. Because in the meantime, I'm going to do a quick run by the flour mill. Nice. Oh, there he goes. It's funny how the horses kind of do also have a weird grind element to them as well, as with everything in this game. Grinder's paradise. So I'm going to load some flour, stop by the bakery, and I'll meet you once you've done that delivery at the canning factory. Dang. Or actually, if you could stop by the flour mill, that'd be sick. If you haven't already missed the mark there. Hi there, Jay Greer. Lovely to see you there. Happy Saturday. Hope it's going swimmingly. And welcome to the Calm Farm. We're calmly farming rice and vegetables. It's a bit of a loading day for us. Oh. Bit of a rundown, bit of a loadout. Oops. Are you a farm sim aficionado? Jay Greer, what kind of farm are you running there? This is step 2 in our rice noodle production chain. So we bring all of our rice and barley to the flour mill here. These are our rice fields. Our colleague Mr. Rubber will head over. We'll give him a load of. We'll load him up a little bit more. So we take all of our rice over to the flour mill, load it up, take it from there over to the canning factory, where we make rice noodles and kimchi. Ton of product today, big sale day. Should be a good time. And in the meantime, Mr. Rubber, I'm going to start running this thing over to the flour mill for ya. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm not talking to myself either, Jay Greer. We have a lovely co-farmer named Mr. Rubber who's off mic. Cool. Well, any questions you got, mate, just fire away and I'll do my best to answer them. I know a lot of people said, oh, FS25, it wasn't a step up, blah, blah, blah. I heard the community saying that, and just personally, I don't agree. I think it was a big, not a big leap forward, but a good leap forward, you know? I feel like they did substantively change the game, and personally, I'm pleased as punch about it. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Rubber, I've given you a bit of a shady one here, mate. But so that one's all going to the, it's going to the canning factory, then to the farmer's market, please. We've stacked him. So what you're looking at here, Mr. Greer, or Jay Greer, is barley flour, eggs, cabbages, chilies, spring onions, garlic, tomatoes, strawberries. And I'll just be running a bit of rice flour over to our bakery. We've got horses. Monsieur Greer. Horses. Oops. We got 5 horses. It's a very new addition. And we are very, very proud of them. Loving the horses on the farm right now. Really fun. We've yet to make any money off of it. And we've got chickens, Greer. We've got I think we've got 300 chickens. We play on a map called Hutan Pantai, which is a really beautiful map if you ask me. I like this map a lot. It's set in China maybe, or Japan, or Korea, or Southeast Asia somewhere maybe. Yep, the horses have been great. That's a really recent addition for us, is the horses. We hadn't ever done that before, but we spent a lot of time constructing a pretty elaborate horse barn, and yeah, it's really been fun. Hasn't paid off financially yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. Or if not, it doesn't matter. We just like having the horses around. The eggs make great money for us because we use the eggs in the bakery to make bread and cake. And we also use the eggs to make rice noodles, which is probably our biggest selling product. So right now, Mr. Rubber and I are on different routes. I suspect he's taken the highway. Perhaps. Yeah. Where is he? There he is. Mr. Rubber just there, sassing it along the highway. It's a nice map because there's a lot of different ways you can go. I just cut across the map there, up through here, and down in this road. Whereas, yeah, he's following this lovely highway viaduct into town, the back way there. I think we'll probably intersect Mr. Rubber at the farmer's market. We're going to run into each other again. Thank you, Monsieur Greer. It's a, I don't know why it is that no one plays this map. I have no idea. I love it. It's beautiful. It doesn't have the immediacy of the American maps, I think is the thing. It's a little bit, it doesn't have a rock crusher. It doesn't have some of the features of the big map, but it's very challenging because it's got this, this very dense city center. That means you can only use smaller vehicles, and I think a lot of farmers, especially farmers who stream, they don't like to use the, oh yes, counting factory first, Mr. Rubber. I think a lot of farmers don't like to use the smaller vehicles, especially the streaming farmers. They like to go big. But I kind of like the small scale of this map. Well, not the small scale, because we do farm at a big scale, as you'll soon see, but you have to do a lot of smaller things rather than one big thing on this map, is what I find, at least. The sale point, for example, is just through here. Oh, I love how well dressed these people are. Doesn't he look great? Okay, that's nice. Bit of quick money. So me and Mr. Rubber will likely cross paths here. He's at the canning factory and will be, I guess, heading through town to sell the remainder of his product. So whatever he isn't able to drop off at the canning factory from that large load he has, he'll bring there to the farmer's market to sell. And I think he should be just around the corner here. There he is. Hello, Mr. Rubber. We'll be seeing him soon. I'm gonna grab the... I'll load up this little tray. We'll wait till he comes back with the Volvo. So good quantity of product here. Really good quantity. Tempted to punch up the time scale a little and see if we can get a bit more. Don't want it to get too late at night. It's got a beautiful harbour. This map, really nice. Oh, there he is. Rubber's just selling those products. Excelente. We're probably going to have a pretty good sale here, by the look of things. Right, I'm going to start loading. I'll load this pallet up, this little truck up, and then once Mr. Rubber's back with the float, he'll be able to finish the job. Thank you for saying that, Monsieur Greer. I do appreciate that. And I hope I should Monsieur. You don't have to gender yourself. I'm Monsieuring you. I hope that's okay if you prefer Mademoiselle or even just Greer or J. Greer. I've got a bad habit of doing silly nicknames. Oh, shoot. So these are the big producers for us. This is the outcome. Kimchi and rice flour. So when Mr. Rubber dropped off all of that flour and egg, they used that to make these rice flour pallets. Sorry, these rice noodle pallets. The cabbage, the chili, the garlic, and the spring onions goes into making these guys, the kimchis. I really love the idea of making kimchi and rice noodles. It just seems yummy. Like we could eat it all ourselves and be pretty happy about it. The only problem, it's not a problem. One thing about our farm is it requires a lot of forklifting. Luckily me and Mr. Rubber are mother flippin' experts at it. It's nice, right, Greer? I really like the addition of rice noodles to me. As soon as I saw that they'd added that, it was like, right, we're making rice noodles, we're making kimchi. They're two of my favorite foods, IRL. It was just a no-brainer. And whatever challenges we've faced in the meantime, we've pretty easily overcome, I think. Not easily, that's a lie. Some of them were very difficult to overcome, but yeah. I do wish, as a mechanic, that they would add in the ability to eat at a noodle restaurant. That would be a really cool addition. Oh yeah, you'll get into a bowl of kimchi there, Greer. Get some noodles and some kimchi running in the, you know. Look, I haven't got rice noodles and kimchi in the house right now, but if I did, like I would be having them for dinner for sure. There is, Baz, yeah. I think we all work on the one farm. I don't know why we do that. But if Mr. Rubber so desired, he would be able to set up a second farm. Leap engines, sure. I would like to look that up, Del. Fuck, what a cool job. Sorry to swear. That's really cool. I mean, mate, what I do I'm a traffic controller for a living. You're an engineer or a machinist of some sort. What a cool job. Del, might I ask what continent you do that in? I've heard that, Greer. I've heard that. I've heard it's got microbes, perhaps. Some sort of microbes that are very good for you. USA, baby. Oh, cool. That's sort of the nature of work I got. Like, I don't have a diploma or anything like that, but I have my traffic control implementation license, my roadwork license, my site work license, shit like that. Oh, nice one, Gonzo. Fuck yeah, brother. That's good work, right? I'm working on an interesting end of it right now as well. Doing like civil construction. Working the infrastructure projects. pretty cool to watch highways get put together. I was going to ask, Indiana or Texas? Houston, Texas is the other rocket town, right? And hey there, Gonzo. Good to see you, mate. That's cool. Someone else understands the game. The awesome power of traffic control. Oopsie. Do a quick to that. Oops. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, when I say traffic control, dude, I mean not air traffic. No. Oh, here, wait. I'll pull this round for you with that one, Mr. Oops. You want to chuck that one on this one, Rubber? That'd be an easier fucking... Yep, Gonzo, definitely. Today was an all-time sit-around. I basically just spotted a Padfoot and an excavator and a couple of bogeys for like 5 hours. And because it rained so heavily, we had 70 mils. I just basically did sweet FA. Fucking nice one, Mr. Rubber. We got through that without too much drama. Yeah, agreed, dude, Del. You're transporting to the stars. I'm transporting the people who transport people to the stars. You know. Same, but different. Look, either way you crash, it's fucked. You know, you got to do some paperwork, so... Any other kimchi heads out there? And does anyone want to take a guess at the quantity of money we could make out of this? So the orange ones are the noodles. They're selling for between 13 and 15. The brown ones are kimchi. They're going for between 7 and 9. Mathematically minded, those stacks are 3 by 2s. 6 by 2. 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 42. And then that one is like, I'd say 50 total pallets on that one. I can't guess at the actual spread of kimchi to rice noodles, but because we got the wheat flour in there, I think the noodles will be... I think it'll be like a 3 to 2 type situation. 3 noodles to 2. 3 noodles to 2 kimchis. 80k? I'm going higher. Okay, Rubber's gone to 90. Baz has gone to 80. No, you've doubled up. Not allowed. Someone has to say 81 or 79. I'm looking at this and I'm saying 70. 75k. Oh, nice one, Del. Love that. Come get a slice of the action. And Monsieur Greer, I'm glad that you're here for this. This is what it's all about for us. Selling kimchi, selling rice, getting it out there to the fine people of Hutan Pantai. 40k Greer, that's actually not a bad shout. I think you might be smart to go low. I did just rattle off those numbers to everyone. Dell, we do not, but we should. I need to get one of them going. So that's 8k there. But now here comes the big boy. Let me run back here and watch this go down. That's it, Mr. Rubber. Pull her in here. See some of our shiitakes here. Some of our other stuff on sale on the shelves. Oof. So we're up to 8k so far. Okay, what's that? 50, 60, 68k. I'm gonna claim that. $68,600 sounds like about 70k to me. Bang. It's been a while since I guessed one of these. That's almost on the nose. I'm happy with that. I mean, Rubber's just communicating through YouTube at the moment. When the girls come on, we give them vocal access. They call in via Discord, but once you farm with us for a couple of sessions, we'll get you in the Discord. We'll get you in a Discord call of some sort. But we don't have a dedicated server. We should do. Thank you, Rubber. Thank you. All right. What is this? Is this the sorghum here to our left? It is. Fuck, we've been talking about doing a sorghum scam. $477,000. What's 288 plus 148? 436. We're just short of the money to do it, hey? If we could blag together some money from somewhere, Rubber. It is possible. What we're saying here, Dell, Greer, who else is there? Baz, Mr. Gonzo. We're talking about purchasing this field, harvesting this enormous amount of sorghum, and then selling the field back. The problem is we need the capital to do it. 477, we got 436. We need to drum up 40 grand from somewhere. It's just not going to be possible, is it? Frig. Oh well. It'll have to wait till next year. Gonzo will throw 5 down for it. That's cool. Thank you. All right. You know, Rubber, we've been blagging so much lately. Been using so much cash. We probably deserve to take a little L, miss out on something. Yeah. I guess the alternative is... We could blag some money some other way. Like we could do some other field flips. We could field flip a... I noticed a red bait field over there. See how much money that generates, if any. Do we just stick to what we know? Complicated game. Old farm sim. The orb was big. That was a timely orb as well, I thought. 10k, yeah. No idea where the other orbs are though. They're completely lost. Thank you, Del. That's, you know, we joke around here on the farm, but the main, what we like, the best thing about, you know, streaming video games is that you meet nice people on the internet. That's what it's all about for me. You meet very nice people on the internet. You saw an orb, Rubber. Whereabouts, might I ask? I saw an orb. Sounds like a Daniel Johnston lyric or something. Okay. Interesting. The drainage ditch. Nice. Oh, I see where he's at. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh gosh, I see it. I'll try and join you, Mr. Rubber. How do I get over there promptly? Wow. Great find, Mr. Rubber. Yup. Yo, I mean, please collect it. That's all you, dude. You have to get down here and nasty in the sewer. Please, be my guest, Mr. Rubber. How do you do it? There we go. That's 10k in the bank right there. Not bad. Not bad. Fair enough. Thank you. Nice find, Mr. Rubber. That's a cool get. $30k to go. Where do we dig up 30k real quick? I mean, we could be just selling red beets. We could go straight over to this purchase this red beet thing, drive over here with the gear, and just get nasty. Get filthy nasty. Selling equipment, you take such a loss on it though. Anything we're not using? No, we're pretty streamlined. Gonzo, if I was an IRL farmer, I'd just apply for some grant off the government and they'd give it to me in a second and I'd be fucking off to the races. I'd just stick my hand out to the taxpayer and say, money please. Sorry. I'd lie and I'd say, there's a drought. We need money to save our fucking horses or whatever. And they'd give it to me. You know, yeah, the other unspoken thing, Gonzo, orbs. They don't talk about orbs. Not sure, Del. Not too long, I don't reckon. When did I come online? I've been on for 2 hours. I might do... Yeah, decent time difference, Del. You know, we're on pretty much each night for at least an hour. Normally I come on at about this time. Oh yeah, I figured you were deep in the AM zone. Uh, 6:35 p.m. tomorrow for you. We're a full 16 hours ahead here in Australia. Just to really confuse things for you. It's Saturday night. Oh yeah, great shout, Greer. Great. Why didn't I think of that? What have we got? Oh, it's a big time baling job here. Not to mention a filthy nasty harvesting job. A couple of big harvest jobs. One of the harvest jobs is for that field 7. Okay, so 30k in jobs would look like we do these hoeing jobs. Bash them out, that's 9k. We've already got the vehicle with the hoe on it. We'd have to put away one of these big harvest jobs. Harvesting peas. Okay. Do we have an alternate pea harvester? We do. We do. Okay. Nice one, Rubber. Do we bother with the 30 grand? Or, I mean, we're just getting our money right. We've only just got our money right in the very recent now, basically. Do we just, I mean, tomorrow's going to be a big old rice harvest. We'll probably have Dell with us. You know what? We don't need to do any more today. We've fucking nailed it. I agree, Baz. And it's a huge investment in time to then invest a huge amount of time. It would be a big effort to then go in and back up and do a big effort, which I'm not afraid of, and I know that Mr. Rubber's up for, but I think, you know, we've got a big, tomorrow when we jump on, there's going to be a huge pile of work to be done. We're going to have to harvest our own beets here and there. We're going to have to drag the harvesters out and pull in this enormous quantity of rice. Run it all to the grain mill. Yeah, we got work ahead of us. That's awesome news. Got a new farmer out on the patch. It's always exciting. Oh, you're back, Rubber. Nice, nice. I say we skip it. We'll forget about the sorghum till next season. We're good for chicken feed. The horses are fed as well. They're not eating fuck all, really. Yep. Yep, profit lies ahead of us, Greer. We're going to be in a profitable little season. So, Mr. Rubber, I might send you off with one final delivery for the night, if that's all right, just to get us out ahead for the harvest tomorrow. And then we can just focus in on what have I done here? Oops. Okay. And then tomorrow we can just zero in on the rice harvest and forget about everything else. Maybe not have to worry about deliveries for a day or so. Oops. So ideally tomorrow we'll have Bella and Yaz and Mr. Dell and you. So we can put Bella, Yaz, and yourself on the rice harvest. Yeah, this is going to work out good. Bella, yourself, Bella, yeah. Well, we could even chuck Mr. Dell and Bella and Yaz at the rice harvest. That way we've got 2 seasoned campaigners plus Mr. Dell, you know, out there getting a bit of experience. Then me and you can zero in on this new beet harvest, which we've done before. At night, no less. So it'll just be us doing the same thing but during the day, and we know exactly what we're doing. Alright, good. We've got a plan for tomorrow. We're going to be ahead of our shit. Thank you. Thank you very much, Greer. That's really nice. It's really nice to meet you as well. We do have a lot of fun here, and we're always looking to make new friends, so welcome. I was going to say, Rubber, it'll be like a nice demure beet harvest, though we will be harvesting red beets, and we'll be harvesting red beets and peas, so there is an unknown quantity to it, an unknown element. We don't, who knows what challenges we'll face, but yeah, hopefully we'll have Bella and Yaz on deck to put away the rice harvest, and then me and you can just nut it out. All right, this one is just about good to go, Mr. Rubber. And I will go and water the greenhouses. It's a funny map, this one, Greer. It kind of feels new always. It's got this renewing sort of sense. Real odd one. Oh, I'll give you a look at the horses. That's a nice idea. Put away some of these vehicles. Oh, sorry, Rubber. Yep, canning factory, and so that one goes canning factory, and then the leftovers can go to the farmers market, please. Nice one, Dell. I know a lot of people do that. That's how they get the word. Chooks a fade. These are some of our animals here, Greer. The chickens. The rooster in here is named Perkins. You can see him standing there. There's Perkins. Bit of a mascot for the farm. Okay, nice. Perfect. We've got a few. Most of us are actually shift workers. Del, I know you've met Yaz and Bella. They were on last time you came to visit, and they are very nice people who are also shift workers. Okay, that's good. Cool. Good schedule. Are the night shifts tough? And it was Greer wanted to see the horses. This is a new addition, the horse fold. It's quite a pretty little section of the map. We had to. We've got this forest above us here, so we had to cut a secret path up here through the and oops. And this is where the horses are kept. You feed them oat. I never seem that hungry, but oh well. Oops. We need to expand this little yard we've got up here for them. It's kind of small. Alright, the horsies. This is they. Where are they all? They're up the back here. Look at this beautiful little cutting here. The black one's name is Trot, because they trot around. This is Patch, Liberty. This is my horse, Mr. Fast. This is Dolly. And yeah, we just ride them around and yeah. Ooh. Sometimes me and Mr. Rubber ride up the hill here. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, Rubber. Yeah. Yeah, I'll ride the horse back down. And I'll just test and see if the side-by-side can actually grip pallets. Whoops. Okay. So it sort of can push them or shove them around. Could maybe push it back onto the... Would use it to kind of bully it, but there's no attach function, sadly. It's very sad. I think to get that one out of the creek, what are we gonna have to fucking do? We're probably gonna have to get down there. We're gonna have to get our money right. And we'll lease ourselves an excavator. Lease ourselves one of these, what is this, like a 15 tonner or whatever they call them. And just reach down there with that thing. It's got a fast coupler, so maybe there's a fitting. No, we'll just go in there with the claw. Reach down, grip it, pick it up. To lease is going to cost, it's going to be a it's going to be a $20,000 operation. I'm not against this at all, brother. I am completely down to spend 20 grand on this. Okay, Del, please come join us. Tomorrow's a big day. We've got a lot of harvesting to do, so always looking for new calm farmers to come join us. Yeah, please come say good day. Rubber, shall we ride our horsies up to the top? Up to Hutan Pantai? Mount Pantai? No worries, Greer. Nice one, Rubber. I'll meet you up there, mate. I'll take the long way. This is the top of the property here, Greer. Loosely referred to as the top prop. Some of these loose timbers up here we've got to do something with one of these days. That's probably one for the fort, the side by side. We'll just tow them down and bosh them up. But it is just a nice view of the whole thing. Whole setup down there. So loosely, the names of stuff is the horses and up. This is the top prop. We refer to that as the depot or the compound or the turning yard. The greenhouses we refer to as the greenhouses. Sometimes the medium and large greenhouses, if you want to distinguish between the ones, those would be the medium greenhouses, those are the large. The fields, we refer to these rice fields as the top 6. This rice field we call the boot. These two we call the majors, the minor major and the major major. And these ones are the top 3. They're all the rice fields. So tomorrow, if you tune in tomorrow, Greer, you'll get an insight into the rice fields, to what a full harvest looks like. We'll have Yaz and Bella. Probably there's 2 Bellas, Bella G and Bella E. We'll probably get the 2 of them out here as well. Takes a fair bit of personnel to do a good harvest. Plus, it's our first ever beetroot harvest, which will be me and Mr. Rubber trying to knock that out. In the past, when we harvested short grain, you would need 6, 7 people to do a harvest, but we've got it slightly more efficient now. There'll be two large harvesters working in tandem, someone running trucks to empty them of rice. I think that'll be a good job for Mr. Dell if he comes and joins us again. Oh, here's Mr. Rubber. Always nice to finish the session. Just, you don't need to. I don't think when you finish work, too many people just say, "All right, see you later, bye, high five, let's get out of here." But I think it's good to decompress after a day of work, because me and Mr. Rubber did a fair bit of faffing around this afternoon. Fair bit of work just gone down. Oh, there you are, mate. Hello. Yeah. Lovely to see you, mate. Big sale day, Rubber. A lot of time on the pallet fork. A lot of sales. Bella and Yaz have been talking muchly about the finances, and I'm really glad that that me and you tonight, if we had more people, we would have been distracted. I think the fact that me and you could just lock in on shipping those pallets, getting the supply chain back on track. We got the bank account is in a much better place. 160 grand. That's going to calm the farm. So we did some dirty work tonight, Rubber. Some dirty capitalistic work, but we shame and pride as ever, hand in hand. And you said it. Beautiful view from Mount Huntai. Beautiful. And more so than the farming we did, I think we importantly made some new friends tonight. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Dell, our new friend Monsieur Greer, our other new friend. There was Dell, there was Greer. Gonzo was in the chat. Who else? Someone else was. We had another new friend who joined us for the first time. Oh, Vic Live. Hello, welcome. This is Farming Simulator 2K25. You've stepped in right at the end of the stream, Vic. I'm sorry. Hello. My name's Roy. This is Mr. Rubber. We were just saying how nice it was to make some new friends tonight, because we met some lovely new people in the chat. So huge thanks and hello and welcome to all the new farmers. I think you get a sense of what we're all about here. We get some good farming done, that's for sure, but more than anything, we maintain a super high level of respect and kindness for one another. So we farm rice, we farm vegetables, but we also farm for friends, and I think that's the important thing about the internet. It's about making new friends. So kudos and hello to all the new friends. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Rubber, for putting in the work and for being also a friend. You know, it's lovely to, even though you don't say much, it's really nice to connect with you via the chat and, you know, just bloody hang out with you. Always a pleasure to hang out with you, Mr. Rubber. I look forward to tomorrow night. Rice harvest is upon us. There was actually discussion of the Rice Harvest Classic. We're going to maybe race some horses if we get all our work done tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. And I guess that's the broadcast. Stay safe out there, you guys. Stay positive about the future. And keep your boots strapped tight and your eyes on the horizon. I'll see you all next time. I'm glad I caught you as well, Vic. Hit that follow button. And bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Oh, I shut this down. There we go. See you, Rubber.